What is going on, my Extreme Team? Johnnyboy back for another episode of our Pokemon Sapphire Randomizer Nuzlocke here on the channel. We are continuing our journey towards the 4th gym badge in this series. As you guys saw in the previous episode, we didn't have the best previous episode in the world. It was a kind of scary one, and we ended up losing 2 party members. It's bullshit. I don't want to talk about it too long because it's just too depressing. It's too depressing, guys. We're going to continue. We're going to be cool. We got 4 Pokemon. We're going to have a great episode. Or hopefully, anyway. Hopefully, we don't lose any more people, because the only reason I've not sort of replace those Pokemon is because we're way too underleveled, and with 4 Pokemon we're gonna gain more levels than we did with 6. So if you guys are hyped for this episode, if you are as excited as I am, you know what to do. Make sure you go ahead and hit that like button down below. Let's see if we can get to 12 likes on this brand new episode. And if you are not an Extreme Team member, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. If you are enjoying the videos and you've never subscribed before, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, and you'll have all of these videos in your subscription feed, and you just be a happier person in real life. Anyway, we're going to continue on. We got this hike here, which I think we didn't battle in the previous episode. We didn't battle this hiker in the previous episode. We're making our way towards Flannery, making our way towards the next gym. Hopefully we can... Oh God, we're starting off the episode, my favorite Pokemon of all time, you guys. Stupid Shroomish. I bet this battle actually takes us about 5 minutes to take out this stupid Shroomish. Oh God, I didn't know that Rock Smash lowered your defense. And of course, what a great start to the episode. What a great start to the episode. Now wishing we had a fire type, or a flying type, or an ice type to destroy this stupid thing. Let's go into Generic, because he's going to be the best Pokemon for this. Hopefully the Shroomish doesn't waste our time. If you are new to the channel, every time I run into a Shroomish, I go on a big rant. I feel like cutting these rants out. Look how annoying Shroomish is. I mean, we took one on in the previous episode, now we're taking on another one. And Shroomish is the most annoying Pokemon ever. And look how much Leech Seed does. Leech Seed actually does a lot of damage. Hopefully this Rolling Kick almost takes him out. A one-hit KO on a Shroomish would be beautiful. It really, really would at this stage. Shroomish is such a stupid Pokemon. It's such an ugly Pokemon. It's just such an annoying Pokemon. I hate Shroomish so much. Anyway, let's go for Revenge, because Revenge is not going to miss. And he outspeeds? This Shroomish outspeeds? He's just draining our health down and gaining health back for himself. This is just so selfish right now. Let's just go for Revenge and take it out. Thank you. Hopefully she doesn't have another Shroomish, or I'm going to be pissed off. I really, really am. Because that is not the best way to start an episode. She's going to have a Marrow, so that's okay. We can deal with Marrow, and we're paralyzed on our Tyrogue, so we might as well go ahead and go into Goban here. Let's give some Goban screen time. Because we need to get some levels. We really, really do. I mean, look at these trainer Pokemon. The trainers are actually the same level, if not higher than us. So that's how sort of low level we become. The only problem was, it was because it was like a really kind of promising start to the series. When I added loads of Pokemon to the team, we got to the first gym, we already had a 6 Pokemon team, which I now know is a mistake. A big mistake. If you're ever doing a Nuzlocke, never ever do that. Or even a Let's Play, never ever do that. Gradually build up your team. We got the flinch, which is nice. Because we have 6 Pokemon on our team, obviously we're having to share the experience a lot. And when you get to this stage, you're really, really low leveled. You're lower leveled than even the trainer Pokemon. And it just takes longer, and you get paralyzed more, and you take more damage and everything like that. And the game just takes longer, and it's really, really annoying. So what we've done unintentionally is we've cancelled our team down to just 4 Pokemon, which means we'll be able to gain levels a lot faster, and we'll just have a better team sort of in the future. And maybe we'll get our where's that Paralyzed Hill? There we go. Maybe we'll get our Tyrogue evolved earlier as well, obviously only having 4 Pokemon on the team. I think that's what I'm going to do next time. Next time I do a Let's Play on this channel, I'm basically going to go to the first gym maybe with 2 Pokemon. Obviously catching Pokemon on the way, like we should be doing in this episode as well. We should be getting some captures in this episode as well. I'm going to go to the first gym with just 2 Pokemon, and then I'm going to add another Pokemon after the first gym, and then after the next gym, add another Pokemon, and do it like that, more gradual. So this time, the other thing is we haven't lost many Pokemon in this Let's Play as well, so it hasn't really opened up to switching the team around and everything like that, so we've just stuck with the team that we've had from the start. We've got 3 gym badges now, including Crespo, who was indeed our starter that you guys chose in the start, and we don't want to be losing Crespo in this episode, because that would be really, really annoying. annoying to be cancelled down to just 3 Pokemon, and we kind of need Crespo for the next gym as well, so we need to get him some levels, to be fair, because Crespo has literally been the lowest level Pokemon on our party for the most part of this Let's Play, and I just haven't understood it. I mean, he's got Bite, which is a good move, but Wall Ball is not the best water type move, probably the worst water type move that you can have, and we've got enough potions, we're good. But you guys know how OCD I like to be about that, and it kills me to only have 2 HP to heal up on Crespo, but I'm not going to be that OCD. But we're heading to Route 112 here, which means we can actually get a capture here. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing what I did before by adding the Pokemon to our team straight away, but it'll be nice to see what capture we get, and we've got quite a few Pokeballs as well. What I might go ahead and do is take on these hikers first, just get them out of the way, and then we can focus on the capture, the randomized capture, because we haven't had a capture for quite a while in this Nuzlocke, so it'll be nice to see what we can get. And we've got a Zigzagoon here, and I'm pretty sure Tyrogue, despite being a baby Pokemon, I love how we still have a baby Pokemon on our team at this stage, should be able to do some decent damage, almost taking out the Zigzagoon. So battling for himself, now he's got, oh god, no, okay, good. Now that he's got a fighting type move with Rock Smash, he's able to fight for himself and take out the Zigzagoon, which is excellent. We're almost up to level 18, as you guys know, or as you guys might not know. The level, actually this is going to be super effective on this Nuzleaf as well, so we might as well go for this. Swift isn't, I feel like Swift won't take us out. If it does, I'll be shocked. It doesn't take us out, okay. Probably not going to stay in though against this Nuzleaf, because I do not want to be taking too many Swifts. Do we stay in or do we swap out? Yeah, we'll swap out. We'll go into Goban, because Goban will be able to do some damage to this thing, and we don't want to risk Tyrogue too much at all, because obviously we've been waiting. Actually, no, Goban's going to be up to level 18 as well soon, so maybe after taking out this Nuzleaf, we're going to have 2 level ups, which is nice, which is good. It's good progress to be, oh god, that does nothing. Okay, that did absolutely nothing. I guess, because we're using a dark type move against a dark type. I didn't know that dark resisted dark, but apparently it does. Do we have anything else for this thing? No, we don't have any other. Actually, no, we do have Astonish. Is that going to do a lot? No, that's not very effective as well, isn't it? No, it's not. I always get that mixed up. Dark super effective against Ghost, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, we're not going to mess around with this. We'll go into our absolute legend on the team. Gennaro has been the Pokemon who has really helped us in this series so far. I feel like without Gennaro, we'd be in a lot of trouble, which is why I'm so excited for the evolution of Tyrogue, because it will be another powerful fighting type Pokemon with strong fighting type moves, would be able to lead this team and really do some damage. But hopefully after taking out this Nuzleaf here, we'll actually get a level on both on Goban and on our Tyrogue. So Tyrogue's up to level 18, and Gennaro, Goban should be up to level 18. Goban is up to level 18, so that's actually really nice. 2 levels, nice stuff. 2 levels away now from evolving is our beautiful Tyrogue, who we're actually going to keep up front here. We might as well heal him a little bit more, because I want to really get some levels on Tyrogue. I really want Tyrogue to evolve, maybe in this episode. I don't know if he's going to evolve in this episode. Maybe having 4 Pokemon is going to help us. It's really annoying, knowing that Bridgetown is just up those little ledges you can see on the left-hand side, but you can't get there for a while yet. And Tailo isn't good news for Tyrogue. He really isn't. But I think Crespo can come out and show some work here, because Crespo needs to get another level as well. I don't want Crespo to fall behind, because obviously Crespo is going to be is obviously our starter. I don't want Crespo to fall behind. So let's go for some bites on this Tailo. Hopefully we can do some decent damage. I'm actually playing through Alpha Sapphire at the moment, and I'm having so much fun playing through Alpha Sapphire, guys. It is the perfect game. I absolutely love it. You guys know how much I love Alpha Sapphire. My favorite game after Pokemon X came out, my favorite game was still Sapphire. But obviously it's Alpha Sapphire. I absolutely love Alpha Sapphire so much. I'm having so much fun playing through it. I almost have a full team right now. I just want a fire type, and I kind of don't want to go for the regular fire types that you get, like Numel and sort of what's the other one? Slugma, and there's another one. Who's the other fire type? There's Numel, Slugma, and Torkoal. I don't want to get them, because I feel like I get them every single time you can get them in the fiery path. I think all 3 of them. So I've actually held on. I think you can get, in Alpha Sapphire, I think you can get a Vulpix later on. So I'm actually going to add a Vulpix to my team later on. But I actually have a really bulky team in my sort of own sort of playthrough of Alpha Sapphire. I actually have a Loudred, which is going to be an Exploud, which is sort of a really bulky, big Pokemon. I have a Marshtomp, which is obviously going to be a Swampert soon. I have a Grimer, which is going to be a Muck, another bulky Pokemon. I have a Swablu, whose Swablu is really annoying to level up. He learns no flying type moves. Apart from Mirror Move, which is technically a flying type move, but it kind of mirrors the move that the opponent just used, which really isn't really flying. I have a Swablu, which obviously Altaria is quite a bulky Dragon Fairy type. I'm pretty sure he's Dragon Fairy type. I love how you can get the move Dazzling Gleam as a TM as well quite early on, just before the 6th gym, which is really, really cool. I've taught that to Swablu, not doing too much, and I also have, who else do I have on my team? I have a Lombre, no, not a Lombre, a Loudred, Swampert, Swablu, Grimer, and who's my last Pokemon? I actually can't remember. I actually can't remember who my last Pokemon is on my team. I'll remember it in just a second. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and try and get our capture. Oh, I have a Makuhita. No, I have a... Who's Makuhita's evolved form? Makuhita evolves it into... Why does my mind go blank in these episodes? I just don't get it. Makuhita evolves into... I literally cannot remember. Why does my mind go blank? It's because I'm trying to concentrate. Here's going to be our capture anyway. Here's going to be our capture. A Lunatone. That's awesome. That's not going to be good for our fighting type that we're about to use. I'm still trying to think. Makuhita. What did he evolve into? My mind's gone blank. It's just gone blank. I'm going to stop. I had the same thing with this Nurse Joy thing in the previous episode. I couldn't remember the word for Nurse Joy. Anyway, we're not going to mess around. We're going to go into Goban here because Goban's got Bite. And, Bite will do some decent damage, but I don't think it'll take him out. Confusion's going to do nothing because we're a dark type, so that's alright. So let's go for a Bite on this thing. I feel like a Bite, super effective. It's not going to take him out, though. We can go for 2 of those and try and catch this Lunatone. He's got Rock Throw, which is really, really nice. And if anyone's actually gone against Tate and Liza in this gen, in this game, you all know that Lunatone is a really bulky Pokemon, a really, really cool Pokemon as well, that can really put in some work, especially with moves like Confusion, moves like Rock Throw, moves like Calm Mind can really, really put in the work. So I'd be really happy to catch this Lunatone. I don't think I've ever used one either. I've never used a Lunatone or a Solrock. I know that you can actually normally find them in the wild in Ruby and Sapphire, obviously unrandomized very, very soon, where we're actually heading towards right now. So it'd be cool if we can catch this thing. I don't know whether to use the speed up, but I'm going to use 2 Pokeballs. If you don't catch in the first 2, which is the second one here, I'll use the speed up button. Yes, so we're not going to catch it just yet. So we're going to go for the speed up button just for captures because it does take a long time to get captured. I don't want to waste time in the episode, so I want to make some good progress. So this thing is refusing to be caught. Oh my goodness, why is he refusing to be caught so much? Just get in the ball. And I don't want Goban to be taken out. Goban's in some serious trouble here, so I'm going to stay in with Goban because I feel like Goban resists his moves the best. But this thing is literally refusing to be caught, which is kind of scary. Let's go for a Soda Pop to get him back up to full health. I love how a Soda Pop gets him up to full health right now. I feel like at this stage of the game, he shouldn't be doing that. But yes, we finally caught the Lunatone, so that's actually really nice. I don't think I've ever used one, to be fair. I've never used a Lunatone. Lunatone becomes active around the time of the full moon. Instead of walking, it moves by floating in mid-air. The Pokemon's intimidating red eyes cause all of those who see it to become transfixed with fear. What? It should be a ghost type. I think that's the first time I've actually read a Pokedex description properly without tripping over my words. Lunatone, what's a good nickname for a Lunatone? What do we call him? What's a good name for a Lunatone? I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I really, really should be going to my comment section and name it after one of you guys, but what's a good nickname for a Lunatone? What do you call a Lunatone? I literally cannot think of anything. I'm going to call it Gravity. I'm gonna call it gravity because it's just the first thing. I was trying to think of science, and obviously the moon stays with the earth due to gravity, so I'm gonna call it gravity. It's a great nickname. Gravity is going to be the nickname of our Lunatone. Obviously, Lunatone's going to be joining the party right now. He's going to be on the party, but he's not going to be an official member of the party because I don't know whether to add him to the team yet. I don't want 5 Pokemon on the team just yet because obviously that's where we ran into trouble in the first place with our team being so underleveled. So I'm going to keep the original team. He's not going to be added to the layout just yet. Obviously, Lava Ridge is up there, which is really frustrating. I really want that item as well because I know what that item is. Actually, no, I don't know what the item is because they're randomized. It's normally a nugget. I'm pretty sure it's normally a nugget, but obviously it's randomized. Let's see what this hiker's got because this could actually be really, really good experience for our Tyrogue. Tyrogue obviously being a fighting type with some fighting type moves here. He's got 4 Pokemon for Tyrogue take on, so Tyrogue could possibly get up to level 18 in this battle if we rock smash these rocks. That did less than I thought. Oh god, Magnitude, maybe we won't be able to take on these guys too well. That's going to do a lot of damage to Tyrogue. Oh god, okay, we're not going to keep him in. We could be in trouble here actually, to be fair. Let's go into Crespo. Crespo needs the experience anyway. A Magnitude 8 would have taken out our Tyrogue there, so there's literally no point in staying in. Don't want to risk too many things, so we're going to go for some wall pulls and take out these Geodudes, because I'm pretty sure a Magnitude... And we missed! That's another downside to the move wall pull, is that it misses. Not only is it a really bad move, it just misses. I think it has 95-90 accuracy. So yeah, wall pull is not the best move. That's probably the reason why we haven't used Crespo all that much throughout this Let's Play so far. Obviously, we had another water type, obviously, Whalmer we lost in the previous episode, which really, really sucks. And that does actually... That was alright, but I still think it's not the best move in the world. We're actually on par. We were on par with these Geodudes at level 16. So that sort of shows how low level our team is. A trainer that has 4 Pokemon, we were on par with him with one of our Pokemon. So yeah, that shows how... Why did that not take him out? I love how we take a Geodude out at level 16, but when we gain a level, somehow we can't take out the next Geodude who's exactly the same level. That doesn't make any sense, but I guess different Geodudes have different stats, I guess, you know, due to natures and everything like that. But I definitely thought I was going to take him out. I'll be so happy when we get Surf. I mean, Crespo will definitely come to the forefront of the team when we finally get Surf, but that's not for a while yet, and that's considering if we get that far in this particular Nuzlocke. But we're gaining experience faster. We should be back up to a sort of a strong kind of level very soon. But we need to get some Soda Pop here on Tyrogue and on Crespo as well. It's actually a really long way between cities. Kind of like in X and Y, where you go between the first gym and the second gym. It's such a long time. I feel like that's this sort of area in this particular game. It is a long time between the 3rd and the 4th gym, which is cool, which is actually really, really nice because you go on sort of like a voyage. It's sort of like more of an adventure, which is I really, really like about Pokemon games. Actually, no, if this Numel goes for a Magnitude, we could be in trouble here, especially a Magnitude 9 or 10. I'm kind of hoping he doesn't go for one. In fact, I'm not even going to take the risk. I'm going to go out into Crespo again. So Crespo is gaining some prominence, and I need to think of a question of the day for this episode. I haven't had a question of the day for a while. What's going to be a good question of the day for this episode? What's going to be a good question of the day? I'll think of one. Hariyama! That's what Makuhita evolves into! Oh my goodness, it's taken me so long to think about that. Hariyama is what Makuhita evolves into, and that's the other member of my team on my Alpha Sapphire playthrough. I can't believe that took so long. So I have a really bulky team, which is what I've been trying to say for such a long time. Do you feel like Crespo? Do you feel like Huntail should be a dark type? He kind of looks like a bit of a dark type, to be fair. I think that might be a good sort of question of the day. If you guys could go ahead for the question of the day, name a Pokemon who you think should have like an extra typing. It's kind of like the Luxray thing, where Luxray is a pure electric type, but oh good. Ah! Critical hit! Oh my goodness, that was scary. Oh my goodness. Let's go into our own fighting type. We got fighting type versus fighting type. But yeah, as a Luxray, that was really scary. Luxray is an electric type Pokemon, but he just looks like he should be an electric dark type Pokemon. So let me know in the comment section below What Pokemon do you think should have an extra typing, deserves an extra typing, or do you feel like a Pokemon typing based on its design and its stats or whatever is the wrong typing? So let me know. So Luxray, obviously the design of Luxray looks like he should be a dark type, so just let me know what you guys think. I feel like Huntail looks like he should be a dark type as well, so let me know in the comment section below if you've ever thought, I think this Pokemon should be this type and it's not, or maybe have like a certain ability that doesn't. It's like stupid things like Pokemon not being able to fly, Pokemon that have wings that clearly should be able to fly and stuff like that. It's just crazy things like that. So let me know, question of the day, name a Pokemon. I'm really bad at these question of the days, aren't I? I'm really bad at wording my questions, but name a Pokemon that you think should have an extra typing or a typing change in future games. Let me know in the comment section below. That's going to be the question of the day. We're actually heading on to the Fiery Path here. I'm pretty sure this is the Fiery Path where we can get many fire type Pokemon in the regular game, but obviously not right now. Because this is randomized. This is completely randomized, and we need to get a Crespo back up because Crespo almost died just then. That would have been the third Pokemon in 2 episodes, which wouldn't have been a regular thing for this series. But this is our Fiery Path encounter. We got a Lunatone, which is a great encounter. Let's see what we can get for the Fiery Path. Hopefully it's something good that we can potentially add to the team very soon. And it's a Corsola, which isn't the best. Not gonna lie, Corsola's not the best Pokemon in the world, doesn't have the best stats. I mean, it's definitely different. I mean, we haven't seen a Corsola in this Let's Play so far. It's definitely is completely different. It's a rock type, it's a rock water type, so a decent sort of unique kind of typing. So that it has that going for it. But I know that Corsola doesn't have the best stats all over, but it could work. We could add a Corsola to the team, why not? Anything can happen in this Let's Play. Anything has happened in this Let's Play so far. So I'm actually going to go ahead and use the speed up button just quickly because it's going to take us a long time to whittle this thing down with quick attacks, especially as it's going for the move Harden, which is really, really annoying. I think we've got enough Pokeballs to try and catch this thing. I am going to try and catch it because I don't like it when Let's Players don't try and catch Pokemon just because they don't like it or don't think it'll be viable for their team. So I will try and catch it. No matter how annoying this is being right now. Did he just get a critical hit? Then he did a lot of damage. Let's go for our final Pokeball. Maybe be able to catch this thing. Oh god, okay. A little bit of a catch rate issue. I think we've only got 6. This thing is not even wobbling. Corsola just thinks it's a rare Pokemon. We've only got 5 Pokeballs to try and catch this thing. Oh god, that bubble's doing a lot of damage. I'm going to heal up on the next turn if we don't get it. But the Premier Ball finally catches the Corsola, but that literally, it wasn't even wobbling at the start. So Corsola definitely has a lot of confidence in itself, just thinking, I'm a rare Pokemon, I'm going to stay out of this Pokeball. This trainer does not deserve me. But clusters of Corsola congregate in warm seas where they serve as ideal hiding places for smaller Pokemon. When the water temperature falls, this Pokemon migrates to the southern seas. So definitely a coral kind of Pokemon. I might just call it Coral because I've taken way too long. How do you spell coral? I've taken way too long with naming stuff, and I don't know if I'm going to use this Corsola in the series. I mean, if we get really desperate and we want to use a Corsola in the series, we'll go ahead and use them. But let me know in the comment section below if you guys think Corsola deserves to be on the team. If you think Corsola is a viable Pokemon, let me know. I'm going to use up these potions because I feel like we're not going to be using these potions for very long. So we've got Gravity and Coral that we've added to the team during this episode so far. So I think a decent Pokemon, to be fair. Corsola's not too bad, and I like that unique typing as well. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the fact that we've got a Corsola in this Let's Play. So that's cool. It's just extra power, isn't it? It's just extra power in the PC for us to use. We'll make our way through Fiery Path here. I'm just using the Repel. We've got a phone call. I can't stop this phone from ringing, so I'm just going to wait until someone picks it up. But is this a new area, actually? Yeah, someone's already picked it up, so I'm not going to mess around getting all stressed like I normally do with that phone. But is this route? No, it's still Route 12, so this is not a new area. I feel like that's a thing that sort of always happens. I feel like there's trainers here in Alpha Sapphire. But every time you sort of go into a cave and come out of a cave, you think you're in a new area when you're not. It's always the sort of same sort of thing. If you go, we're back on Route 111 here as well. Did we just come off Route 111? Let's have a look at I'm getting all the routes mixed up here. So we've come from Moorville, and that was Route 111, and then we went into Route 111, which was Fiery Path. I'm pretty sure we were in Route 12 then. And then we went through the fiery path and we're back on Route 111. So we don't get captured for this particular route because this is the same route that we've been on before, but I'm pretty sure we're on Route 12 at some point during that. We can't go into the desert yet, although the desert is possibly my favorite place to catch Pokemon when I'm playing through it without the randomizer. Of course, the desert is the greatest place to get strong Pokemon. I mean, you can get a Trapinch, you can get yourself a Flygon in there. I mean, you can get a Claydol potentially. You can get a Cacturn. It's the best place in my mind to actually get a Pokemon when you're actually playing through Alpha Sapphire or playing through this game without the randomizer. It's the best place to get Pokemon. I mean, Flygon, obviously it takes a long time. Oh god, we get the defense drop every time we use Rock Smash. That's really nice, actually. Rock Smash is a decent move. I've been mocking Rock Smash so much throughout my years of playing Pokemon. Oh god, of course we just got paralyzed. Now we're going to have to swap out because I don't want to mess around with paralysis. I never like to. I really never like to. We're not going to go into Crespo. We're going to Goban, give Goban a chance. I bet Goban gets paralyzed as well. But yeah, the desert is probably the best place to catch Pokemon. I mean, I know that late on the game you can get possibly what is the best Pokemon in this game, which is Bagon. But you have to wait a long time in this game to get Bagon. I mean, I think you have to wait until you get Whirlpool, which is... Oh god, really? Not Whirlpool. Waterfall, which is really close to when you're at the Pokemon League. He's got a super potion? What kind of trainer just whips out a super potion like that? I'm gonna go into Gennaro. I'm just gonna get this thing sorted. I bet we get our entire team paralyzed by the end of this battle. I can just see it happening right now. We got the Intimidate, which isn't gonna do too much, and he's gonna withdraw. What the hell is going on? He's going into his Makuhito. I'm starting to lose my voice. I need some water. This is a longer episode than I'm used to, and we're missing our Avengers. This trainer is adamant to keep us around. I guess it is a cool trainer, so I feel like cool trainers, they're definitely smarter than regular trainers in the way they battle. They're definitely more sort of tactical, which I kind of like about cool trainers. It's more of like a competitive battle, but it's really annoying when you're in a Nuzlocke and you got two of your Pokemon paralyzed. We're up to level 21 with Gennaro. I'm actually going to stay in here with Gennaro and go for a revenge, take out this Electric, and then maybe swap out after. And there we have it. 3 of our Pokemon are now paralyzed. And we still pull off the revenge, which is really nice. But it's super annoying to have so many Pokemon paralyzed. And I don't even think... I think I might have enough paralyzed heals, actually. Because I think I did buy quite a few before we went into the gym. We've got a Wailmer coming out here. The only Pokemon who isn't paralyzed is Crespo. So I'm going to go into Crespo here. And this is going to be really depressing. Wailmer, no. I know that we lost Wailmer in the previous episode. And I was really He's gone for a splash. He's gone for a splash. That's cool. That's cool. If you can keep going for splash if you want. We can get these flinch bites. That'd be really nice. But yeah, I do miss having a Wailmer. Obviously, I was really excited to have a Wailord on the team. I've never had a Wailord in a Let's Play before. And I know that Wailord is absolute power. I'm starting to really like bulky Pokemon. So that really sucks that we can't get a Wailord. That was stupid, that last episode. Up against another annoying Pokemon. That Meta-type that just would not stop going for high jump kicks, and most importantly, landing the high jump kicks as well, which was the really annoying part about that. I mean, it hit 3 high jump kicks in a row. How lucky do you have to be? And luckily we have actually got, talking of luck, we've got 4 paralyzed heals, which means we don't have to continue the rest of this episode with paralyzed Pokemon, which is really nice in the long run, to be fair. And we've got one last potion to use. We'll go ahead and use it on Tyrogue here, which I was hoping to get up to level 20 and get evolved in this episode, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. I think this is the secret power guy, which is obviously that dude in Alpha Sapphire who spends such a long time talking about secret bases. I guess he has to go over everything, and I know that secret bases is something that Nintendo have a huge sort of passion about, and they really enjoy it with this gen, and it's a big sort of selling point of this gen. And secret bases are amazing, but it does take so long going through it when you're playing through Alpha Sapphire. But we finally made it to the rest house, and we don't have... Why don't we have a... Oh, who was that cut user? Who was our cut user? Do we even have a cut user? I don't even think we have a cut user. Have we even taught anyone cut yet? But yeah, she's gonna rest us up. the TV is actually on, which is really nice because we can actually check out our interview. The interview that we did in the previous episode, and she always asks us if we can sleep again, and you always end up pressing A, but I've gone wise to it. I pressed B this time, and this is the interview that we did in the previous episode. We gave an amazing interview answer. Today, I'm visiting an area near Route 111. We're trying to spot some up-and-coming new talent in the field. Today, we turned our lens on the trainer, Johnny. There's something about this trainer that piqued our interest. I don't know, I thought piqued our interest, what the hell? The best way to determine how strong a trainer is, well, the fastest way to battle, and so we began our investigation. That's how we ended up in battle with Johnny. In a dominating performance, we were flattened, rolled up, and tossed aside. Johnny is ruthlessly strong. Thank you. We asked the trainer for a succinct summation of the battle we shared. The combination of Marwell and Hitmontop was divine. The sight of them, Marwell and Hitmontop, selflessly supporting each other in the thick of battle. It was a marvelous sight to behold. Revenge was the move the trainer used last in our battle. The move Revenge is Marwell and Hitmontop's sign of friendship. Apparently, after our battle, we asked Johnny I feel like that's a word that I use all the time. It's just because I'm seeing it written down. I don't know what that says. The trainer replied, Makuhita! Johnny's Pokemon Marwell and Hitmontop and Makuhita. That's deep. There is a deep significance behind that quote. Of course. It's no surprise a good trainer has good things to say. That's all for today. See you again for our next broadcast. And I'm sure we'll give an equally amazing answer in the next episode. Well, the next battle against those people. I'm going to go ahead and end off this episode here after that beautiful TV debate. I hope you guys have indeed enjoyed this episode. If you have, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button down below. Let's see if we can get this powerful episode up to a nice and strong 12 likes. That'd be amazing. If you guys have watched this all the way through, thank you so much for watching all the way through. You guys are absolutely amazing. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below to become an Extreme Team member today. You guys know you want to join the Extreme Team and have these videos in your subscription box. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you go ahead and check out my friend Big D518, the Primal Crew. Link to his channel will be in the description. Just thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, guys. Let's see if we can get to 200 subscribers by Christmas, by the new year. That would be incredible. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. I've been Johnnyboy94, you guys are the Extreme Team, and I am out. Peace out, guys.